Good morning friends. Welcome to this exciting session being conducted by TNV Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the first clause of ISO 45001-2018 standard, which is scope of the standard. First of all, let me tell you about the key takeaways, deliverables of this session. Through this session, you will be able to understand what do we mean by scope of the standard, what are the elements covered under the scope of the standard, what is the scope of ISO 45001-2018 standard, a brief difference between OHSAS 18001 and OHSMS 45001. The objective of today's session is to elaborate about the scope of ISO 45001-2018 standard, what purpose it serves to an organization, and how it helps an organization to maintain, adapt, and implement best health and safety practices within its operational parameter. So now, let us start our discussion about the scope of ISO 45001-2018. The first clause of ISO 45001-2018 tells about the scope of occupational health and safety management system. Here it is very important to note that the clause 1, 2 and 3 of ISO 45001-2018 are not mandatory clauses of the standard. They just gives an introduction and a picture of what purpose the standard serves. Friends, as and when an international standard is drafted, the first idea is to give a clear picture to its users that what purpose the standard will serve to them. The scope of a standard describes its purpose, meaning, applicability, controlling measures, and operational attributes. Every ISO standard helps an organization to establish, implement, maintain, and continually improve on an ISO management system they either are wishing to implement or have already in place. If we talk about the scope of OHSMS or ISO 45001, then it also helps an organization in establishing, implementing, maintaining, and continually improving the occupational health and safety management system, which is either operational within the organization or they are in process of implementing it. If we want to understand the purpose of OHSMS in simpler terms, then we can say that it helps an organization to prevent its work environment, people and resources from hazards related to occupational health and safety. Occupational health and safety management system helps an organization in catering the risks that are under its control and that are sometimes originating from an external source. OHSMS enables an organization to integrate all the aspects of health and safety related to its workers' health and well-being to reducing, eliminating risks and hazards from its functions and processes. OHSMS does not address the issues such as product safety, property damage, or environmental impacts, but rather dedicates itself in creating a healthy working environment across an organization. So basically, the purpose or scope of OHSMS or ISO 45001 is to protect its resources and processes from any kind of impact that can eventually hurt the operations of the organization and thus inducing collateral damage. ISO 45001 is aimed at not only providing a framework for an occupational health and safety management system, but on the explicit prevention of work-related injury and ill health and the provision of safe and healthy workplaces. The purpose of ISO 45001 is not to complicate your flow with unnecessary documentation, but to give you a clear and proactive approach that will make it simpler to identify hazards, assess risks, and ultimately make your organization safer and better for your employees. Implementing ISO 45001 will help your organization prove that it's in line with the highest and most up-to-date occupational health and safety regulations. This is fundamentally different from OHSAS 18001, which was the earlier version of the occupational health and safety management system, and which aimed to support and promote good practices and provided organizations with the elements of an effective occupational health and safety management system. Friends, I hope you all must have understood about the scope of ISO 45001-2018. At this point, we conclude our discussion for today. In case you have any queries or any questions, you can put in those questions in your comments. We will be really happy answering them. See you again with an exciting new topic soon. Till then, it's me signing off. Goodbye and take care.